I'm recording this after the Bills just demolished the Steelers, and it is officially time to ask the question, at what point do the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin admit that it is just not working anymore? Now look, Mike Tomlin, Super Bowl winning coach, never had a losing season. That's his whole thing, right? Never, ever had a losing season with the Steelers. There's no denying he brings the culture. The players respect him. The locker room rallies around him. He is a true leader. He brings stability to the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise, and that is something that they've been leaning on and counting on from him for a long, long time now, which is exactly why this is such a hard conversation to have if you're a diehard Steelers fan, because Mike Tomlin was a great coach for the Steelers, but right now it is not working anymore, and we have to face the music. The NFL is a what have you done for me lately league. And right now, and not just this season, but seasons previous coming into this one, the results are not good enough. Not good enough for the Steelers. I mean, we're talking about year after year of just bottom of the barrel, mediocre offense. Coordinators in, coordinators out. Same results. The Steelers' whole identity is play defense, make turnovers, be a tough, gritty football team, run the ball, but there is no creativity on offense, and that's something that they have not had in I don't know how long. The league has shifted on offense. You got coaches like McVay, you got coaches like Liam Cohen, Dave Canales, Kyle Shanahan. These are all offensive-minded young head coaches. And that is what the NFL is right now. It is an offensive league. You need the quarterback, you need the coach to compete, to make playoff runs, and to win Super Bowls. And Mike Tomlin, you are a defensive head coach, and your side of the ball right now looks awful. I get it. If you're an offensive head coach or a defensive head coach, my biggest thing is you have to get your side of the ball right. As you can see here, Mike Tomlin's Steeler defense, as we sit here making this video, is 28th out of 32 in the NFL. And that is his side of the ball. He is supposed to be a defensive-minded head coach, and this is what he is putting on the field. So not only do you get a stale offense with no creativity, but your defense is not playing well, and that's what you're known for. So now what do you bring to the table? Pretty much nothing. At some point, you can't just say, we got to get another OC. We got to get a new offensive coordinator in. The last guy wasn't working. If you keep bringing OC in after OC and nothing's working, hey, Steelers, it's a you problem. It's a Mike Tomlin problem. An offensive coordinator is not going to be able to override that and fix it. He has the last say in everything that goes on in that building. The Steelers gave him the keys to the franchise. And while we're talking offense, quarterbacks, after Big Ben, what have the Steelers been able to do? There is no constant stability at the quarterback position after Big Ben. They've tried. You got Aaron Rodgers in this year, looked good, whatever. He's all banged up now. He's older. You don't have much time with that guy. Let's be real. All-time great, but just way, way, way on the back end of his career right now. The schemes are not tailored to a quarterback's success. They're just not. The offensive schemes, like I said, coordinator after coordinator, doesn't matter. The scheme is not working for whoever's under center for the Steelers, and that's been the story of their offense. If you are a coach and you are an elite defensive-minded coach, it is your job to bring in an elite offensive mind and let him do his job. Mike Tomlin has gone 62 straight games of football with 7 or fewer points in the first quarter. That is awful. This is the longest streak of any head coach in the NFL without being fired. Every other guy that did this was fired. The Patriots fired Bill Belichick, y'all. He is the only coach with 6 Super Bowl rings, and the Patriots fired him. And 2 years later, today, fast forward, Drake May, Patriots, best in the league, right? Meanwhile, Mike Tomlin escapes, gets deflected, defended by the organization, and they just do not allow the finger to be pointed on him. So if you are the Patriots, and that's what they do. That's what good franchises do. The Patriots moved off of a all-time great head coach because it wasn't working anymore. You can't hold on to the past, and you can't give them the benefit of the doubt once it's clearly over. The spark is gone. It's finished. That's the same thing we're seeing in Pittsburgh right now. Yeah, you can be competitive, I guess, year in, year out, but you're not really making any playoff runs. 8 wins, 9 wins, year after year after year, barely sneaking into the playoffs at best. You get in, you're one and done in the playoffs. Same old story, right? Oh yeah, the Steelers, Mike Tomlin, we never had a losing season. So what? So what? The gig is up. That's old. It doesn't work anymore. You need to win and you need to make runs. This defense has the most expensive defense in the NFL, and they're ranked 28th. That's a problem. When was the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers really, truly ever scared somebody in January? When? It hasn't been recent, I'll tell you that. There's a line between being respected and being dangerous. And the Steelers are a respected team and they are a respected franchise, but they are not a dangerous one. And that is because they choose to let Tomlin run the show, do what he does year after year. It's clearly not working and they're not moving on. I saw something on Twitter that said Mike Tomlin will say something like, "We can't eat soups with forks, we need spoons." Then the Steelers will sign a 2018 Pro Bowler to the practice squad. And what the hell do the Steelers, literally a day or two after this tweet hits and goes viral, they sign Adam Thielen. You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. The standard in Pittsburgh used to be Super Bowls. Who is winning Super Bowls for the Steelers? It's not Mike Tomlin right now. And that's just the truth. The Steelers are a great franchise, all-time historic franchise. And the truth hurts. They're not winning Super Bowls, and they're not even coming close. They're not even competing. They're not even making runs in the playoffs. They're one and done, 9 wins, 8 wins, like I said. Oh, never had a losing season. Okay, cool. Keep that and keep flaming out every year then with Mike Tomlin. See where that gets you. The bar keeps getting lowered for the Steelers, and that is a problem. That is not the Steeler way. I think it is time for Mike Tomlin and the Steelers to move on, and I think that Mike Tomlin should go to Penn State. Yes, you heard me. I saw a podcast clip from Big Ben himself saying the same thing.
Yeah, maybe a fresh start for him is what's best. Whether that's in the pros, whether maybe go be Penn State's head coach. You know what he would do at Penn State? He'd probably go win national championships.
Let Mike Tomlin go to Penn State. You will win national championships at Penn State. You know it's different when a high-level head coach goes to a big school like Penn State. This isn't like Belichick going to UNC. UNC is a little school. They couldn't do much. You will get the recruits, you will get the money, and you will have the keys to the entire operation at Penn State if you're Mike Tomlin. And he would do a hell of a job. Those two just mesh. It just works. It feels right. Penn State, tough, gritty. They play defense. That's Mike Tomlin's identity, and I think that he could bring that to Penn State. And with Lane Kiffin messing up the entire hiring cycle for college, Penn State is short on potential hires, and I would wait for Mike Tomlin if that's a real possibility. If you can get a nod from him and the okay, I would wait for Mike Tomlin if I'm Penn State, and if I'm Mike Tomlin, I would take the Penn State job. Go be the man. Go win national championships. Nobody will bother you. You'll get the job done easy. Right now with the Steelers and the NFL, it's just not working, and I don't really see. I can see a couple teams that would jump on Tomlin in the NFL, but not that many teams I don't think would be too interested, in my opinion. I think they would rather go the route of a offensive-minded young head coach. I think that that's the key right now. And it sucks because the Steelers don't have a quarterback, and who knows when they will get one. Tomlin's had his time. It's just clearly not working. They have the 27th ranked defense. And yeah, the defense is bad. The offense is bad. There is no identity anymore in Pittsburgh. I think it's time for Mike Tomlin and the Steelers to move on. But let me know what you guys think about my take in the comments. I'll be reading and responding to all comments. Make sure you check out all the other uploads. This has been your boy Dave, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.